Today on the channel, we unbox Target exclusive Royal Rumble Mattel Elite Titus O'Neil. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel as we continue our unboxing of the WWE Mattel Target exclusive Royal Rumble Elite figures with Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil finally getting an Elite figure. As you guys may remember, may not, depending on how in-depth you are with some of this stuff. Titus was earmarked for the NXT set. If you guys remember the Target exclusive NXT set of the Elites, he was supposed to be in the last series or the next series that was going to come out. I believe Andrade was also in that series. He was later a Ringside Collectibles exclusive. But Titus got shelved with no place for him, no place to go. A poor homeless Titus O'Neil finally found his place in a Elite lineup. And to make matters even better, this is Titus's first ever Mattel Elite figure, and it might be his last one ever. So you better take it and you better get it while you can. And rumor is, I haven't totally confirmed this with my own eyes, as my targets and most targets seem to be getting 2, 3 of these, and it's really simple as why are these targets not getting full cases and only getting onesie twosies? Well, when Target and a lot of other retailers, when they do new sets, new resets of the aisle, new planograms, all that kind of fun stuff, they get a shipment of just onesie twosies of items so they can space out the pegs. Usually wrestling's pretty easy. It's usually pretty consistently sized, but think of your Jurassic Parks. Think of all the other things in the aisle that are not. So they safely send a couple of variety of each product SKU to set, so they can set the pegs, get the spacing correct, and away they go. They're just filler stuff, basically, just to get the peg set. Then your traditional cases come down the line. So that's what we're seeing a lot of right now. There was a jump of 2 at my local Target. Titus was part of it. Ultimate Warrior was the other part, but finally got the Titus out of that. So that's one of the reasons for those. But Titus finally getting an Elite figure. But I'm hearing that when the traditional cases do come, Stone Cold is going to be 3 per case, Ultimate Warrior is going to be 2, Umaga is going to be 2, and that leaves a 1 Titus O'Neil, which theoretically probably makes sense. He should probably be the peg warmer, but with Titus never having an Elite before, I could see this one kind of maybe needing a 2. I don't know. I guess time will tell. It'll depend how easy is it to find Titus in the future. That'll be our answer. But good for Titus. Every wrestler deserves at least 1 Elite figure, I think. If you've been in the WWE, on Raw, SmackDown, or NXT, I feel like they need to get an Elite of you out there. I don't know. It's probably not possible. It hasn't happened yet, but especially guys like Titus that have been around a lot of years, good for him to get an Elite. It's deserved. It's time. I can finally retire my old basic. We'll talk about that one a little bit in a second. But Titus, like I said, glad to have him in the line. And it's really fitting he's in this Royal Rumble lineup because we all know what happened. I believe, though, it wasn't a traditional Royal Rumble. I believe it was one of the Saudi events. I believe it was like the greatest Royal Rumble or something like that. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was a Saudi event that this represents. So it's not technically the heart and soul January Royal Rumble, but very fitting, I guess, you put him in a Royal Rumble set because for good or bad, Titus will always be remembered for the Titus World Slide where he slid under the ring on accident and he tripped. It's kind of sad that's going to be your lasting memory, but it's also, hey, people are talking, whether it's good news or bad news, at least they're talking about you. So I'd go that way too, but there it is. Let's take a look at the packaging like we always do. Then we'll jump into the figure. We'll look at his basic, and we'll wrap it all up. And we'll have a couple of see you laters in there as well, I'm sure. So there he is, Titus O'Neil, Royal Rumble. There's the old picture of Titus. Titus O'Neil down below, Elite, True Effects, and it also says Lifelike Details. So there you go, Lifelike Details on old Titus. Florida Gator, Titus O'Neil. So there's the front. Love the red packaging. You know it's an Elite, but it's just a little bit different that shows it's a sub-series. Bravo, Mattel. Like that a lot. Titus little glamour shot there. And then you got Titus running to the ring. I don't know if it was from that fateful night. It very well could be. Got the Elite down there. Nothing too fun up top. Legal fun on the bottom. And then you got the back of the package, of course. There's Titus O'Neil. You got the whole heavy hitter lineup below. And it is a heavy hitter lineup with Umaga's return to the line, the Ultimate Warrior, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then you got Titus. Some people might say, which one of these guys doesn't belong? But Titus belongs. He belongs in here. We'll keep him. We need an elite Titus. So there he is, a little glamour shot. Let's read the back. Let's see what it has to say about old Titus. From Live Oak, Florida, 270 pounds, 6'6". Career highlight 24/7 champion and WWE Tag Team Champion. In one of the most unforgettable moments in Royal Rumble history, Titus Worldwide took a Titus World slide when running to the ring. A lot of jokes on the internet about this figure too, as a lot of people have been missing Titus, haven't seen it. I don't know how many times I've heard it between all the Facebook groups and posts and stuff. Oh, he was probably hiding under the shelves, or he was hiding in the back room or whatever. So it's a funny joke going around the old collector circles right now. But let's get down to it. Let's open up Titus. Let's see all the action in here. You got that Royal Rumble clock countdown. I really like that. That's very cool. We've talked about that before. See you later. And then you got the Titus packaging. See you later. Love, love, love. We've talked about it in a lot of elite unboxing videos over the last couple of months. Maybe the last quarter, we'll call it, if we're going to put our business hat on, the last quarter. Titus is displayed in his package. I love that. That's a throwback to the early elites where they used to give you a little display, and he's doing his little Florida Gator hand signal in there. I think that is really, really cool, really effective. Would be great to get an autograph on if you're a Mint on the Box collector with him like that in his signature pose. Very, very cool. There's the old plastic prison shot. As you can see, comes with an extra set of hands, comes with a t-shirt, soft goods t-shirt as well. We like that. So very cool. See you later. Right at the screen. Pop them out. You gotta pop these hands out. You can never have enough hands. Or, yeah, you can actually. See you later. And Titus even has tape around his chest. I was kind of worried maybe that's holding his chest together. As we know, we've had some loose ab crunches in our day. Nothing worse. But man, this Royal Rumble set, I've had zero quality issues, no loose joints, no loose limbs, no loose ab crunches. Hopefully you guys will be in the same boat. I think that is very good. That's what we want to see. He comes, like I said, in his signature position with the signature hands. There's no way anybody would change him to different hands. This is how you got to display your Titus in your display. Looks awesome. Tremendous figure. You know this is Titus O'Neil the minute you look at it. Looks just like him. Real throwback to the old Darren Young days, his old tag team partner. He's got the whistle. It's like the Primetime Players. I think that's what they were called. Looking for those millions of dollars out there. Titus, a big dude. He's an underrated big dude. Like say 6'6". Very muscular chest on this one. Got the big upper body torso. I really like that a lot. A very solid figure. Once again, probably the one a lot of people will pass on and scratch their head a little bit in this line. But we needed a Titus in the line. So I'm okay with it. Got Titus on the back, trunks back there. Very, very solid. Of course, I'm sure he will fit on a ringside stand. They are technically made for wrestling figures, so there you go. There it is. And how about the t-shirt with him here? Rumble, stumble, or slide. I believe this was an actual shirt that was on WWE Shop, I believe, at one time. So we'll put that on for the old glamour shot, but I'm okay with this. Let's pull out the old school Titus O'Neil basic. So I've had Titus in my collection. You guys know I collect basics of guys that didn't have elites. So this Titus sat back there in my collection for a long time until this moment. I will put him with my kids' basics. Kids kind of got a little arena setup going. We might expand that or we might not. I don't know. My big plan was for a big arena setup. Kind of got curtailed with the kids not really wanting to play wrestling figures anymore. It's sad. Lost them to the iPad. Their toys have went out the window, but guess what, guys? The joke's on you, kids. I'm taking over your toy room. I got room for expansion, and you guys want your iPad? That's fine. We'll do that. Joke's on you. But let's see. Let me compare these two. I mean, for a basic, this Titus isn't bad as far as the head scan. A lot blacker. The skin color, a lot darker here. A little more lighter brown, which I think is more accurate. I don't know. Somewhere in the middle, probably. But let's take a look at them compared to each other. Definitely, all day long, you're going to want that elite. This basic, he served his time. He did his tour of duty in my D12, but it's time for him to retire. He was a good guy. He fought the journey well. I believe this basic, I don't think he's ever had a solo release basic. I think he had 2 basics released in tag team packs with Darren Young. If I'm right, I might be, I might not be. But there you go. So there it is, Titus O'Neil. All the typical articulation. We don't have to get into that. I know you guys have seen that before. It's more about seeing the character and the thoughts on the character and the figure. Slam dunk. I'm so glad they added these hands. It's so funny what hands can do to make a figure next level. If he just had, you know, the regular plain Jane figures, it would be okay, but it takes it to the next level when you get these articulated hands and stuff. And we've seen these hands before. I believe they're the same hands that come with Ricochet all the time, but they fit really well on Titus O'Neil. Does his signature pose. That's a slam dunk if you ask me. So there you have it. There it is, our boy, Titus O'Neil. So there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this review of the WWE Elite Royal Rumble Target Exclusive Series figures. If you did, make sure you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave me your comments on the thoughts about these Royal Rumble figures. And until next time, for the whole Royal Rumble crew, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.